Hey y'all, I'm here to make this video to offer my 10 tips for healthy hair growing. And the reason I feel that I am able to offer advice to somebody, whoever may want to be trying to grow their hair, is because like 16 months ago is when I went in to get my ends trimmed and I end up with a cut. She cut it like right up to my neck almost. And in 16 months time, with taking care of my hair and doing these tips that I'm going to be giving y'all today, I grew my hair to armpit length. And I'm like probably just grazing armpit length, but I say that I am because I'm closer to armpit length than I am to shoulder length, so we can go with that. And I just wanted to offer this. I know a lot of people feel like their hair can't grow. Oh, I've done everything in my hair, just don't grow, you know. What do you do to grow your hair? So these are just the tips that I'm offering, and from my opinion, they work for me and from my experience. So I just wanted to share it, and hopefully somebody can find this helpful and can start growing their hair. And the first tip is to, when you decide you want to start on your healthy hair journey, is to start with a fresh trim. That's the most important, because a lot of times you have damaged ends or just really thin ends, and the best thing is to get it clipped off, because there's no need to grow your hair like long down your back and your ends are jacked up. You're just gonna have to get it trimmed anyway. So start with a fresh trim to get all those dead, nasty ends off. And the second thing is to take pictures. Take pictures of your hair journey every week or every month. To go back and just take pictures, because a lot of times we'll feel like, you know what, I don't see a difference in my hair. My hair is the same length, it looks the same. But if you look back at the first picture you took, you'll be like, wow, I really see a difference. Even if it hasn't grown in length that much, you'll be able to tell the difference in the health of your hair, and which that's really important too. It's not all about length. You want a healthy head of hair. And the third step would be to always keep your hair moisturized. You can't go wrong keeping your hair moisturized, because a lot of times our hair gets very dry. As African American women, we have dry hair. We have to add moisture in our hair, and when we don't, our hair gets dry and it breaks off, and we never see our hair getting longer. We'll always have to relax our hair because it's growing and we have the new growth, but the hair is like the same length every time we relax. That's telling you that your hair is breaking off. So keep your hair moisturized, and do that at least once a day. Find a good moisturizer. And what I use, as y'all know, is the Wave Nouveau Finishing Lotion. I absolutely love this. And you can use whatever one you want to use, because I started with the S-Curl moisturizer, and then I moved to the Silk and Child moisturizer. I really like that one too, but I tried this one and I love this one. So whatever one you want to use it. This is just the one I choose to use. And keep it moisturized at least once a day, and then seal your ends with oil. And sealing the ends with oil will keep the moisture inside, and you can use whatever one you want to use, whether it's extra virgin olive oil, castor oil. This is argan oil. This is a new one I have, and I really like this one. I got this from Sally's, and it's like a whole lot of different oils, coconut oil, everything. So whatever one you choose to use is the one you should use. So do that, and then I would say deep condition your hair at least once a week with a good moisturizing conditioner. And I use this, the Queen Helene Cholesterol Conditioning Cream. And I always buy it in this big old tub, and this was like $11.99 from Sally's. But I also have this, the smaller one, and I just kind of refill the smaller one from the bigger one just to make it easier. And I do that once a week, sometimes twice a week, depends on if I feel like it, but at least once a week I deep condition my hair with that. And doing it with heat really allows the moisture to penetrate inside the hair shaft. It's not just like on the outside, it's like through the strands of your hair. Your hair is really moisturized, and that helps a lot. And it helps the overall health of your hair. You will be able to tell the difference just by deep conditioning alone once a week, because that has really helped my hair a lot. And also, I would say step number 5 is to stretch your relaxers at least 12 weeks. And I know some people see like 8 weeks. I even, like when I relaxed my hair the other day, I think they said from 4 to 6 weeks relax your hair. And I'm thinking I couldn't imagine relaxing my hair that often, because when I used to do it, I had hair probably that long in certain spots of my hair because it was being over processed. Like it was just relaxed like a month ago and I'm already putting another one in there and my hair broke off really bad. So I started stretching probably the 12 weeks, then the 16 and the 20, and as y'all know, I just got done doing an 8-month relax your stretch and my hair has really benefited from that. It's much stronger, it's much thicker, and I am very impressed with it. So I would say stretch your relaxers at least 12 weeks if you can. If you can't, that's perfectly fine, but just try to. And so the next step will be step 6. And when you go to sleep at night, make sure that you have your hair wrapped in a satin scarf. Any satin scarf, silk or satin, or you can use a bonnet. The choice is yours. And also, if you want, a satin pillowcase. And I sleep with the silk, with the satin scarf on, plus I sleep on my satin pillowcase just in case my scarf comes off, my hair is still protected. Because if you wrap your hair in a cotton scarf, cotton is very absorbent and it'll suck all the moisture out of your hair, and the same with the cotton pillowcase. So I always do my satin, and that's another way to keep your hair moisturized and it'll keep it from breaking off. And the 7th step I would say would be to reduce your heat usage. Limit how much you use your flat irons and your curling irons and your crimpers or whatever else you may use. I haven't used my curling iron in about a year, and that's because I know how to use no heat styling, which is like the pin curls, the bantu knots, the braid outs, and that gives your hair all the curls and texture that you want without using the heat. The 8th step will be to do a deep protein treatment every 6 weeks, and I use the ApHogee 2-step protein treatment, and the protein just adds strength to your hair. And the 9th step will be drink lots of water and try to eat healthy, because I know water is like the ultimate moisturizer. When I get to the point where it's like, okay, all I do is drink water, my hair grows really fast. So that helps. So with proper nutrition and drink lots of water, you'll notice your hair really growing. And the 10th tip will be do what works for your hair. Don't jump on every bandwagon that comes along and you hear somebody raving about it. It can be 100 people saying, oh, you got to try this product, it is so good, you have to got it. If you know you have something that works for your hair, stick with it. Don't go on what other people says, because that works for their hair, it may not do the same for yours. And I had to learn it the hard way, because here on YouTube I joined the MTG bandwagon. I ordered that and using it. My bathroom smelling like smoke or whatever that MTG smells like, and that did nothing for my hair at all, but make me, you know, that, because it's like sulfur and you don't want to go out smelling like sulfur. So I stopped using that, and then I jumped on the ApHogee bandwagon, and you know, hearing people, oh my god, just grew my hair so much, and I started using that, and my hair was like so thin and damaged at the ends after using that. So I stopped with that, and after that, that was the final thing. I'm thinking, okay, you know what, let me do what's working for my hair. Let me come up with my own products and my own way to do stuff, instead of joining every little group I hear is using a certain product and my hair is paying for it. So I stopped with that, but I still use like the ApHogee. You know, that's not a bad line, but you have to pair it with moisture, because ApHogee is like a protein based line. So when you're using all that protein and you're not getting enough moisture, your hair is gonna not be looking too right after a while. So I had to learn, okay, if you're gonna use ApHogee, deep condition with a moisturizing conditioner afterwards, so your hair can get that balance of protein and moisture, instead of just so much protein and you're not getting any moisture and your hair is looking jacked up, you know. So that's another thing. And the bonus tip I'm gonna give y'all is to be consistent. Like, if you start it, stick with it. And you may get discouraged and feel like your hair is just not working for you at all. You gotta stick with it, and I guarantee in like a month or two, you're gonna look back and you're gonna see a major difference in your hair. I promise you that. So that is my tips on how to get healthy hair growth and you can't go wrong with it. I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. And that's something anybody can advice anybody can follow. Whatever products you want to use, try it out. And like, I have a cabinet full of hair products that I no longer use because I tried it just to try to get my little regimen stuff together and it didn't work. So don't go broke buying everything you hear other people talk about, but at the same time you have to find what products really agree with your hair. Because I only got like probably 3 faithful products that I always use, and this the Wave Nouveau, and this is my oil to seal, and I either use this carrot oil or Hot 6 oil, and my big old jar of the Queen Helene cholesterol conditioner. These are 3 products that every day or every week I'm using because it works for me. And of course the ApHogee 2-step protein treatment every 6 weeks for my deep protein treatment. So those, I mean, and I love it because I love my regimen because it's so simple. I don't feel like I have to like psych myself up to prepare for my hair day because it's so easy. Like in 5 minutes I can be done moisturizing and sealing, tie it up, I'm good to go. I don't have to get mentally prepared to handle my hair. It's very simple and it's working, and that's the thing, is when it's working. So if it takes, and so I guess some people it just takes like a whole lot of stuff for their hair to grow, and I'm just happy and lucky. I mean, I don't believe in luck, but I'm blessed that I can found the products that works on my hair and makes it really grow. So I hope y'all found this helpful, and if y'all have any questions, I know y'all gonna leave them. Thanks to all my subscribers, and I appreciate y'all, and I will be back to do a video on my mom's progress because somebody asked me how her hair is coming along. So I'll be back in a week or 2 or so to update y'all on her hair growth. So y'all have a good week. I'll talk to y'all later.